Welcome to Testimony Talks. What is Testimony Talks? We are going to share so many testimonies of people in the upcoming days. Before sharing other testimonies, I'll start with my testimony, my personal testimony. I'll have different topics under which I will share my testimony. Why Testimony Talks? For me personally, when I feel very low in my faith, I always like to hear some testimonies which will help me to increase my faith. Sometimes, even though we know the word, even though we go to church, even though we sing, even though we are filled in spirit, sometimes we need to hear some realities as well. So I hope this testimony of real life impact of God in the lives of people will surely help you to increase your faith. And also testimonies will surely Bible itself is a book of testimonies. There is so many people's testimonies inside Bible, so many different types. It will help us to increase our faith. So I'll start this with my personal life. So we are going to see under the topic my birth. So about me, God chose me even before I was born in my mother's womb. I'll explain you how. My mother, she actually married. She was married to my father, as everyone does. Due to various reasons, they were living in a very, very small house. My father, in spite of being a tax collector in government revenue department, they lived in a very small house. When I was born, my mother did not want me to be born. So that was the situation. But when I was small itself, she actually dedicated me for the kingdom of God. Before that, there was a sister who came to our house for house visiting, who is in charge of a local independent church. And through that, my mother went to a local church. Her faith was improved there, and she heard some word there, and she just dedicated me. If I get this son, if I get this baby, I will give it to your kingdom. That's how I was dedicated for the kingdom of God. And then we went from at least around 8 to 9 houses, if I'm not wrong. We actually rented in so many houses, and after that, God blessed us with our own house. After our own house, there was so much of blessings in our life. We can see the hand of the Lord blessing our lives. We were so prosperous, but before that, my mother did one important thing. She gave something to the Lord, and God actually honored it and actually blessed us. So we often expect something from God, but we are not ready to give something to God. As you hear this testimony, may God help you to also give, not only expect, but also give something for the kingdom of God. So maybe that's the reason, as she gave me for His kingdom, maybe that's the reason God blessed us. I don't know. When I was born, when I was small, during my growth, I was very close to God, but during the starting stage of my adolescence, I backslided from God. I just want to know how the world is. I just actually went away from the ways of the Lord, and by grace of God, God brought me back to Him, and I'm here sharing this testimony to you. So God did wonderful things in my life. I'm so thankful for that. I'm sharing this because I want to glorify Him. I want to thank Him using this opportunity. I'm so thankful, and I'm actually filled with gratitude. I'm not worth for all the blessings that I'm receiving in my life, but God is so faithful, and He will be faithful even in the upcoming days. So what purpose He called me for, He is faithful to accomplish it. So God is leading me. So we will see more topics about my testimony itself even in the upcoming days. I hope God would have spoken to you. If you are a person who is looking for a house or looking for a own house or something like that, one humble suggestion that I just want to share you is just offer something to the Lord. When we give something, God will surely honor it. May God help you to do so. May God bless you. See you in the next video. Bye.